We start with news making headlines from our state capitol tonight as California struggles with a chronic homeless crisis. A new bill puts counties in the spotlight. It would require counties to cover half of the costs of operating shelters and interim housing in cities. 17's Capitol correspondent Eitan Wallace joins us now with a closer look at the legislation that is sparking a fierce debate between city and county leaders.
Well, here at Capitol Park, just outside the state legislature, a stark reminder of what many call the issue facing California: homelessness. But now new legislation is sparking a debate over which part of government should pay to address the problem and how much.
The lack of real, meaningful progress is sickening.
A frustrated Senator Catherine Blakespear sharing her reaction to the state's homelessness crisis.
We need a clear goal to get to functional zero in street homelessness, and we need an action plan and metrics to get us there. It very much aggravates me that no jurisdiction and no level of government is taking responsibility for doing this. And it's apparently no one's problem, and therefore it's become everyone's problem.
But now she believes change could be on the horizon with her new bill, SB 16. It specifically takes aim at the state's 58 county governments responsible for providing social services to constituents. But she alleges cities, not counties, are the ones who often end up paying for major services to respond to homelessness. That's why she says her bill will require counties to cover 50% of the cost needed to operate city-run shelters and interim housing.
Cities and counties do partner to some extent in this area, but it is highly uneven and it's highly variable by county, and frankly, it's not nearly enough.
San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan came to the Capitol to urge support for the legislation he says will help the state combat homelessness.
It only works if our counties have some skin in the game. When cities build basic shelter and interim housing, we need our counties to share in the cost of operations. It only makes sense.
But opponents of the bill, including the California State Association of Counties, or CSAC, argue counties are doing their part. Susan Ellenberg is CSAC's first vice president and chair of the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors. She says counties like hers are working with cities and spending hundreds of millions of dollars to address homelessness and housing.
I'm interested in doing that in a way that is collaborative and mutually beneficial. I am not interested in legislation that purports to give cities the power over counties' budgets to tell us what to do with our dollars.
For Samaj White, the debate is personal. She currently lives in a transitional housing unit like this one. She says public funding has helped her seek shelter and resources, and most importantly, changed her life.
Beds, and some of these places have showers. You need all these things, and funding just opens up new doors for people who are less fortunate. So very much important.
And the legislation is expected to come up for its first committee hearing later this month. Reporting in Capitol Park in Sacramento, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.